Now that we've covered off the easy SQL injection attacks, so namely error-based injection and union-based injection, it's time to move on to the hard stuff, and that means looking at blind injection. And as you're going to see in this module, blind injection is all about how we manage to exploit this risk when there is no more low-hanging fruit, no easy error messages, no simple ability to append your result set as an attacker onto the legitimate result set coming back out of the app. So now we're going to start to make things tricky. Let's move on and have a look at what we're going to cover in this module. First up, the main thing I want to establish in this module is when we're actually going to need blind injection. So what are the criteria that make the other easier approaches of error-based and union-based injection unfeasible? And as you'll see, there are a few different things which are going to lead us down the blind path. Now, once we start looking at blind injection, I want to start by looking at Boolean-based injection. And if you recall from earlier on in the course, there are two different types of blind injection. So Boolean being one of them, very simple yes-no sort of scenarios, and the other one being time-based injection. So when we start looking at time-based injection, we're going to use a timing attack, or in other words, we're going to cause the system to take different durations of time depending on different questions we're going to ask it. So effectively, we're going to leak information based on execution time. So that's certainly starting to become a more advanced mechanism of injection. Now, once these two different approaches are understood, we're also going to look at exfiltrating data with blind injection, because it's a lot harder when you can't just simply return it as a union result. You have to actually start to imply things from the way the system behaves, and you have to get very good at asking the right questions by way of the injection payloads that you send to the website. So I hope you enjoy this module. It is going to start to get much more in depth, and these attacks are going to get a lot more sophisticated. So let's go and jump into it.